I just arrived in... Here's my room. I think I've got the whole room to myself because I paid like... I can't remember how much I paid, to be fair. I was more concerned with the fact that I had nowhere to stay because like in Kaikoura, after Picton, there was no, what's the word? Yeah, so in Kaikoura there wasn't much vacancy. And so I was in a bit of an issue where I've already booked the coach to get to this town, but I don't have accommodation, so I was just looking everywhere, and I think this had a room, but I had to pay for like, I don't know, what would you call this room? A double? A triple? Because it's a double bed and a single bed. So yeah, I think I've got this whole room to myself, which is just freaking great. I pulled in, and it's a motel, and it just looked dead, but the receptionist was pretty nice, and yeah, the room is great because yeah, it's got the features. It's got a kitchen. She must have thought I was stupid because like when I was at the reception and I asked her, and she was talking about like takeaways and nearby restaurants, I was like, do you have a kitchen? And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, I need to cook. She's like, yeah, there's a kitchenette or whatever. And now I walk into the room and there's a kitchen right there. So she must have been like, did this guy not even read or look at the pictures of the place that he was booking? In all fairness, I've given up on looking at images with accommodation. It's just, if there's space and I need to be in that place, then I'm booking it. And it's close to the bus stop because I have to be careful booking accommodation because I get on coaches and you know there's a route, and so the coaches will stop off at the same destination all the time, so I have to make sure it's within walking distance because I've got these heavy ass bags here. See, the socks are off as well. I've got bites like everywhere, so I need them to cool off. It's 5 p.m. I need to go to the grocery store, but I'm gonna have a shower because yes, there's soap. They have soap. I've run out of soap, so it's good that these guys have some. But yeah, no, things are going great. I was just on the bus, and you know, I was like, had a nap, and you know when you have a nap and you go, and then I don't know what they call it. I'm like nodding off to sleep, and like I was at one point where I was like almost leaning into the person next to me. But yeah, after the nap, I was looking at the views, and it was just like black sand with like a crystal blue water for like a few minutes, and I was just like, this is so vibey. I'm in New Zealand finally. I've got the views are amazing, and I'm enjoying myself. I'm meeting like so many people on the road, and everyone's in the same position, and everyone's just trying to have a good time. And yeah, like I can't ask for more really. I haven't worked in this country yet, so I don't know what the work aspect is like, but holidaying, I've been here 3 weeks. I used to say the time has gone slow, but now I'm thinking the time's just breezed by. Now that I'm in the South Island, yeah, time has flown. The amount of places I've been to, you know, people I've met, places I've stayed, it's all like a flash. And yeah, it's just been great. So yeah, it's nice to actually, you know, document this bit, because in the first week I was feeling it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm traveling alone, I need my own home. I was very homesick, but now, no, I'm not homesick at all. I've got a couple insect bites which just really pissed me off, but yeah, that's about it. And you can see the mule is growing up nicely. Man, I stink. I need a shower. But yeah, oh, also, before I got to Kaikoura, Picton was really nice. I only stayed there a night. boats and holiday homes next to the coast. I think there's a hike as well that you can do, but I've hiked a lot in New Zealand. My ankles are feeling it. I think I'm averaging like 20,000 steps a day, something like that. It's something ridiculous. But yeah, my feet are feeling it now. Man, I wish I actually stayed here for 2 nights. Oh man, I just know the next place. I'm only staying in this hostel for a night, and then I've booked another place for tomorrow. And I just know the tomorrow hostel is just gonna be dead. You know what it's called? It's called Dusky. Dusky accommodation or Dusky hostel. You know what Dusky rhymes with? Dusty. So, I'll let you know if it's just a shit hostel. But yeah. I'm gonna cut this video here now, but yeah, I'm feeling grateful, feeling good. Gonna have a shave, gonna have a shower, gonna have dinner. And there's a TV. But I'm probably just gonna watch Yellowstone on my phone. If I have time, I actually need to edit my videos, so maybe not. I'm in Kaikoura, a couple towns away from Christchurch now. I'm walking to, I don't know, some tourist destination. I just came across this beach, black, and a mix between black sand and black pebbles, and some crystal blue water. It's a bit cold today. I think it's about, I don't know, 15 degrees. And it's slightly windy, and I don't really want to go for a swim right now. But yeah, check the view. You can see some mountains in the background. Bit of snow on them still. But I bet this place looks totally different in the winter. Yeah, it probably looks really, really beautiful. But this is, I think, my 2nd or 3rd day in the South Island. Let's walk this way, because that's where I'm supposed to be walking. Yeah, 3rd day in the South Island. It's going well. Going well. No objections from me. I'm actually going whale watching at 4:15. It's coming up to 2 o'clock now, so I'm hoping to go to the lookout where you can, I don't know, look at the surrounding areas, and then after that walk back to the whale watch business, and yeah, see some whales. It's not guaranteed though, but there's a high chance you'll get to see some whales, so I'll make sure to video that. Peace. So you can see the beach. Oh, yeah, I'm at the beach. I wasn't planning to swim. However, on my way to the lookout, I look at the back of my leg just to make sure like no insects are biting me, because I was walking through some bush. And instead of finding insects, I found bird shit on my leg. And I was just so pissed off. So I was like, great, cool. And then I look over my shoulder, and there's also a bit of bird shit on my left shoulder. And I was like, great. And so the walk was a write-off. So I was like, fine. I'm by the beach, let me just wash my clothes. Or wash my t-shirt, because the rest of me was fine. And so I'm like, fine, I gotta wash myself in the sea before I go whale watching. And then as I'm walking down the sea, there's just a lot of seaweed on some parts of this pebble beach. And I was like, okay, cool, I'm not gonna swim in there because it just looks a bit grimy. So I'm walking across the beach now, through the seaweed, and I'm seeing loads of insects like start flying towards me. I'm like, oh crap. So I'm like jogging away, and I can't tell if I've been bit yet. And by this time I had my t-shirt off, because I was like, I don't really want to walk with a t-shirt that I know has bird crap on. So I'm like half naked walking down the beach, and these flies are getting to me, and I'm like, oh, these look like the biting type. So I'm trying to like scramble through my bag and get the insect repellent, and I just can't find it. Like my jumper's in the way and like crap, so I have to stop, quickly take it out and spraying it all over myself, and they seem to disappear, but I don't know if it was too late by then. And whilst I was spraying, I got some in my mouth and I was like, ah, great. And then my lips started to go numb and I was just like, oh, just can't catch a break. And then, oh yeah, now I mean, I've now situated myself on the beach next to the sea here. My t-shirt is drying. I think that's gonna dry in no time actually, because it's quite hot. It's quite hot. But yeah, that was, it didn't need to be that eventful. Like I was happy just chilling today. Chilling, going to my little walk. I'm leaving this town tomorrow, going to Christchurch, the second biggest city in New Zealand. This beach smells like fish as well. It's just strong. And there's too many seagulls. I just hate birds. Just birds. Anyway, I'm out. Kaikoura. I'm with 5 other travellers. You can see they're back at me. So they've invited me to come watch the sunrise with them, and yeah, we're just waiting for that to happen. I think some of us are going to jump in afterwards. You know, when you're listening to this, it's just like, it's almost silent. What about the seagulls? You can just hear the waves. Just, yeah, get into it. Get into it. The sun is up now, and people are already jumping in the sea. So now it's my time. Okay, so I've now just jumped out of the water. Fucking freezing, shaking. There's the sun. Here are the mountains behind me. Jeez, the lighting, I'm looking light skinned. But yeah, this is it. This is it.